Hello bros, and welcome to Aspect Zero, BroFive production, and another part of Yender Bender. Actually, I think I'm gonna start recording right here, this one. Aleanne, the newest one that's just got updated. The Yender Bender just got updated, so this story is available now. It seems to be pretty interesting, so let's start this. Beep beep. I seriously had enough of that alarm clock. I'm still exhausted. It doesn't seem to matter how early I go to bed in this place. Everyone keeps throwing parties every 5 minutes and people get drunk and loud and keep you up all night. You'd think people would be sick of that by now, seriously. My name's Matt, and I'm a student at Silence Point University. I'm first year student, I'm studying economics, and I've been taught living away from home was a bit tough at first. I slowly getting used to the college life. I wish there weren't so many parties though. Some people here are completely out of sense with getting wasted. Hopefully the people in my statistics class stopped showing up after the first week, idiots. Where did I put my hormones? Hormones? What? I've been taking these things for 8 weeks and I'm still not used to swallowing this many pills at once. I know it's worth it, but I'm kinda annoying that I have to take this every day. And I think I know where this is going. Even though I was born male, I've been battling gender dysphoria my entire life. Once I finished high school, I decided enough was enough, and after visiting dozens of doctors and physiotherapists, I finally placed our hormone replacement therapy. Every morning I have to take these slew hormones with the goal of lowering testosterone and boosting my estrogen levels, which will give me softer and more feminine features and pave the way for more drastic steps such as surgery. It's mostly just a matter of patience at the point these hormones will eventually kick in and do their thing. But I am not gonna magically turn female overnight just because I saw a few doctors. All I can do at this point is sit back and wait for my body to sort itself out. I've already got a female name picked out, but from a legal perspective it's easier to do these things a bit further down the track. So for now I'm just going by my original name of Matt. It's only a short-term thing now, so it doesn't bother me too much. I showed last night and going off the university track record somehow probably threw up in there again. I think I grab a breakfast now and shower later this evening after the cleaning crew giving everything a pass over. I'm glad I don't have to work their job. Waking up so much puke must be a living nightmare. Right where did I put my student card? Silent Point provides a campus accommodation for students, with the university being divided up in several colleges that students live in. I moved into skill college at the start of the semester, primarily because it was $20 a week cheaper than the other colleges. Although I'm sick of the ridiculous number of parties the people here throw, living here is only a temporary thing. In a few years I graduate and get a job at a cool, confident female business executive, but until then I'm going to have to manage with the noise. What? Really? I don't know. Morning, Matt. Hey, what's up? I think the bacon egg. I think this bacon and egg wrap is made of cardboard. Wouldn't surprise me. lives across the hall from my school college, and we have a few classes together. He's an international student from France, and ever since I showed him around the first 2 days, we've been pretty tight. With the amount of money they're making us pay to stay here, would you think they give us food that didn't taste so bad? I tried pretty much every single thing on the menu, and not a single one was good. University meals back home weren't anything great either, but I was expecting Aussie food to taste better. Those beef burgers they made last week didn't taste even remotely of cow. Well, maybe it was made out of goat or chicken or something. Oh well, at least it's free. I guess. Well, hopefully it won't kill you. What classes do you have this morning? I got an English this tutorial first and a statistic. What about you? Business studies and then statistics. I guess I'm seeing you in 2 hours. Yeah, so long as I haven't contracted food poisoning and been admitted to a hospital in the meantime. Oh, stop being a drama queen. You're not that bad. Wait a minute, this is a lump of cardboard. Well, I actually seen in our school that the potato actually was, well, it was covered in, what the hell was it called? That you use for nearly every bacon. I can't remember. You make it out of wheat. Well, at least the potato was nothing like it should be. Okay, everyone, settle down. We got a lot of to cover today. Why does our teacher look like some sort of scientist? Business student, lecturer shouldn't look like that. He's wearing a lab coat for crying out loud. A black lab coat. I would guess he's probably what the hell was it? He's called? Yeah, I would guess he's Van Helsing. Seriously. Do you know that it must be being sheepskates and trying to reuse lectures in multiple subjects in the hope that none of the students notice so they can save money and not have to hire any more people. That's so lazy. And super obvious too. I'm not fooling anyone. It's not fooling anybody. Well, pretty much having the same lectures year after year after year. It's pretty much the same routine. Well, when I'm in school, I got to do the same things so many people have done before me. But I guess some stuff are new anyway. Oh well, it's the degree that at the end that matters. I guess it doesn't really matter who the lecturer is. This shiny laminated piece of paper I'm after. Yeah, shiny laminated piece of paper. Wait, what? The lecture was about as boring as you expect business studies to be. But the material was not too complicated and I had a pretty good grasp of things. University would be way harder once I finished my fresher year, but I wasn't going to complain about classes being too easy. Hey Matt, ready for statistics? As ready as I ever be. Okay class, settle down. For those that don't know me, I'm Professor Anderson and I'll be teaching you statistics today. You have to be kidding me. Statistics was a terrible subject. Enough said. I don't know, I never done statistics. I'm fucking working to be a car mechanic. Actually, I'm going to demolish cars like hell when I'm done with it. Phew, I thought that was never going to end. Don't get me started. I think I'm heading into town to do some shopping. Wanna come with me? I've actually got to work today, sorry. You work at the mall, right? I can give you a lift to the way into the town if you like. That'd be really good, actually. I'm running pretty low on petrol, and I don't get paid until Thursday. Thanks for... I don't know what the hell that name is. Don't mention it. Living at college isn't cheap, but most of my living expenses are covered by the rent assistance from the government. However, that doesn't cover stuff like internet and clothes or food or anything. So I had to get a job to make ends meet. Yeah, I would not survive without an internet for long. Considering I'm a university student fresh out of high school, I wasn't really able to get to be too picky about what jobs went for. But luckily, I was able to get a job at the barista at the coffee called Sunset Blend. That that's the barista that has really good nachos. Afternoon, Matt. Ready for a day of work? Nice one. Oh yeah, you just know it. You'll be doing something a bit different today. We got some coffee to deliver, but I can do that myself because we got a big nacho order, and I'm the only one who can make them. This job is up to you today. Where am I taking the coffees? There's a lab up at the University called Pharmaceutical. That's where you'll be taking them. And that's the part I've been waiting for. If you watch Lynn, you know what's gonna happen next. Oh, what? I was just at the university. My bag's out back, and the coffees are sitting on the bench. Try and be back in 20 minutes if you can. I'm expecting a dinner rush today. Don't worry, I'll be right back. Yeah, in 2 hours. Thanks, man. It's gonna be fun. Instead of an phone because it's got a big sign with a DNA symbol on it. And it looks like a research laboratory. I guess it must be the right place. I didn't realize it'd be so close to the mermaid fountain. Well, I know that would happen. Is the sound broken or something? No, it's not broken. My ears were suddenly deafened by the massive booming sound, and I was lifted up into the air and thrown backwards. Before I could comprehend what was happening, everything went back black, and my mind drifted off to darkness. Uh, oh, thank God! What the fuck? Where am I? What gender are you? Uh, what gender are you? I'm I'm a guy. No, you're not. What the hell? As I looked down, I saw two mounds bulging out of my chest. My waist was wider too, and my hair felt a lot softer against my skin. My eyelashes felt heavier, and my center of gravity had shifted completely too. I moved my hips a little, and I felt a distinctive jiggle as my new assets moved along with them. There was not mistaking. I was a girl. A lot easier than taking hormones. I'm a girl. Yeah, I'm afraid so. This was good. This has got to be a dream. I spent my whole life waiting for this moment when I finally look at my body and not feeling wrong. Expect that it wasn't a moment I was expecting to have for years and years after dozens of treatments and rounds upon rounds of hormones. I was always going to reach this point eventually, but to suddenly turn into my dream body all at once, this sort of thing just didn't happen to people. It was way too good to be true. That was There was no way this could be real. It just couldn't be. What happened? There was an explosion at the abandoned frontier. Explosion released heaps of hazardous chemicals into the air, and it looks like we were caught in the blast. The gas transformed everyone caught in the explosion into women, and that includes you. Yeah, no way, this is way too good to be true. I got to be hallucinating or something. Huh? Don't tell me you always wanted to be a girl too. Um, yeah. Wait, let me guess. That has been something that's been haunting you ever since you were a kid, right? Um, and for as far back as you can, something about you has always felt wrong. Yeah. This is awesome. I never thought to meet someone like me. Oh, I should introduce myself. I'm Dina. Now, but a few hours ago, my name was Derek. Wait. A few questions first. Yeah? This has really happened, right? I didn't spontaneously turn into a girl. Yep. How long does that last? As long as you want it to. You won't turn back to normal unless you drink a reversal serum, but we haven't finished making one yet. We've been doing a lot of work while you've been out cold these past few hours, but we're not finished yet. Huh? Sorry, I'm zoning out. This is really weird. Weird as in a bad way? No, not at all. Seriously, this is incredible. There's no way this can be real. So what's your name? Well, my old name was Matt, but I always imagined people calling me Aleanne when I became female. Man, I saved myself so much time and money. Alina's weird name. No, that is a pretty cute name. But if I met a girl that was named Alina, I would call her Ali. Well, yeah. Something like just to shorten it. No, it's not. I still couldn't really believe what had just happened. The chance of me being caught in a scientist's lab explosion were pretty rare to begin with, but being turned into a girl as well. It was completely ridiculous. The odds must have been 1 in a trillion. Like that woman who was hit by the meteorite, or that man whose dug up that new dinosaur in his backyard. Yeah. I followed Ina inside the lab and was briefly introduced to everyone before I was quickly at the inside room where I was forced to fill out pages of paperwork. It was a bit overwhelming and I got sick of it pretty quickly. Honestly, I thought that no problem signing legal contracts starting with us wouldn't sue down on pharmaceuticals. I just saved myself years of waiting hundreds of doctor's appointments, and for the first time in my life I finally felt at peace with myself and my body. Today couldn't have gone any better. It was over the moon. Then I wanted to go shopping with her friend, but I was a little hesitant to spend the evening with a bunch of strangers. It only just men, especially the ones with crazy green anime hair. Plus, there was something about Dina that made me wonder if she was possibly a bit insane. You think so? Seriously, if you want to call someone insane, I would say Dina. Seriously, if I meet someone that I'm gonna call insane, I'm gonna say, you're Dina. I'm seriously gonna that. I'm going to do it. As soon as I finished seeing all the legal bullshit stuff, I left the lab and made my way back to my dorm room. Thankfully, the lab was only a few hundred meters away from the school or college. This still doesn't feel real. A minute or two, I'm going to wake up and be back in my ordinary, Curie life. I just know it. It sort of feels real though. Okay, so first I should ring my family and let them know that what happened to me. After that I should probably contact the university and let them know so they can update all my student records. Um, Actually, if something like this happened to me, I would hack. I would hack like the hell out of change all my student informations. Certainly. Then I guess I have to go to court and get a legal name, then sex change. It's going to be a nightmare. Either way, family comes first. Now where did I put that phone? Crap, I got like 50 missed calls. I looked like Ryan had been trying to call me all afternoon, and when I thought about it did make sense. I've been missing for like 6 hours, and things had been so hectic that I didn't think of calling work. I was a little bit nervous about calling Ryan back because I wasn't really sure what his reaction would be. It hadn't been working there long, and I had abandoned my job in the middle of delivery. I would call him and say I was caught in the explosion, but I'm alright. So to say. On top of that, there was the whole issue about me spontaneously swapping address, and there were a million different ways he could react to that. Yeah, if Ryan was a dick, things could be ugly, and I could lose my job. But I was going to have to call him sooner or later. Let's get this over with. Matt, what happened? It's kind of a long story. Wait, is that Matt? Your voice sounds funny. Uh, this might sound kind of unbelievable, but I was in an explosion at the university and I was knocked unconscious for 3 hours. What? So that's what the big noise was. Are you okay, Matt? Were you hurt? No, I'm totally fine. I got a bit of a headache, but aside from that, I'm feeling pretty good. Oh, thank God. You had me really worried for a second there. This is a weird thing to get. This is where things get confusing. The explosion turned me into a girl. It did? Yeah. Huh. That was unexpected. Tell me about it. Here's the thing, though. I'm going to stay like this. I wanted to be this for a while, for a long while, and I'm going to be using the name Alina from now on. I'm actually really happy about this whole thing. Sorry, but I just who I am. That means you have to fire me. If that means you have to fire me, then so be it. Can you still wait? Can you still wait tables? What? Yep. Then I got no intention of firing you, Alina. Oh, take care. I see you tomorrow. Make sure you get yourself looked at the hospital or something too. See ya. Bye. Huh. Never picked up Ryan being that understanding type. I thought he fired me for sure. I thought he wouldn't believe me. I guess some people aren't complete douches, canos, when it comes to stuff like this. With that out of the way, I dialed my parents and spent the next 2 hours talking to them about what happened today. So I turned into a girl, huh? My parents seemed happy about the whole thing. And work didn't seem to mind either. Honestly, I thought it could have gone much better. Hell, not only was I lucky suddenly transformed into a girl, I didn't get stuck with ridiculous big breasts or silly anime hair either. Although I guess I'm a little bit too heavy, but I'm not as bad as that blue-haired girl in the lab. Poor thing. Dina looked alright with green hair, but she would have looked so much better with chestnut blonde hair. Maybe it will be able to convince them to dye it later. What is it with people and loving silly hair colors? That was totally random. I talked to everyone I needed to and felt the fine physicals. 'Cause, uh, I 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 felt the fine physicals So I wasn't going to bother going to the hospital. I was it was one of the first dozen people that were to be transformed into a opposite sex, so it's not like they know what to look for anyway. All I had left to do was buy some new clothes and get my enrollment identity updated, but I couldn't do that until the morning. For now, things were under control and I had some free time to myself. I wonder if Aurelia is still in the mood for hanging out. We normally play games together and think it's time of night, and I'm pretty curious to see what her reaction would be to all this. No. Hey, maybe I should bring a camera, or is about to get the surprise of his life. This was going to be hilarious. And I'm gonna save here. So that was the first part of Aleanne then. Uh, I didn't expect that. It was a little bit weird, but not too weird at least. So, at least I see you next time then. At least hit like and subscribe and I'll see you next time. BroFive!